our Switch, the same Nintendo Switch that we put on display to try and sell off, was missing. I blinked, I turned around, Switch, gone. Yo, what up, Friendster? It's Lennester. Say, guys, have I ever told you about the time my GameStop manager, Beanika, took down a thief at Comic-Con? Okay, like, let me add some context to it, because it's not like she just dive kicked him and he broke his leg, and then he, like, gave back our loot or whatever. No, there's a lot of context behind this one, because this one was actually kind of crazy. I was worried to tell it, but I got the okay, so we're doing this one. So, Comic-Con rolls around, and not only is Beanika a manager for GameStop, but she's also a manager for a local mom-and-pop game shop that sells, like, Magic the Gathering, other video game merch and whatnot in between. And she came up to me and she was like, hey, we need people to help promo our booth. Are you down to help me on the weekend? And I was like, And she's just like, dude, I promise you, it'll be fun. So I had to think about it for all of 30 seconds before I was like, okay, bet. Like, I mean, think about it, bro. Free passes, free snacks, a chance to wear my Madoka Magica t-shirt without judgment. Sign me up. Honestly, bro, no one can't say I was not a W employee. Because 9 times out of 10, whenever Beanika needed a favor, whenever she needed extra help getting things done at certain booths, her second game shop job, bro, I always came through and had her back with it. It's so funny because even this place that we were actually going to, it was just like a small shop. So I legit thought everything was supposed to be like, you know, chill. Naturally, I didn't want to go, but I also didn't want to leave her hanging, you know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, the worst of it is, you know, I could just go, make the most of the best of the situation. Like I said, bro, I get to wear my Madoka Magica shirt. I love wearing game merch. So I thought it was going to be a win-win. Now, here was the thing about what was going on at Comic-Con. Yeah, Beanika was coming with me, but to me, I just look at her and I'm just like, alright, yeah, no, pretty girl, she's cool, it's whatever. But bro, to the con goers? Like, let's just say, I've seen simping, and then I seen whatever the hell this was. Like, it was insane. Because she really wanted to get into it, and she was cosplaying, and she went as this one character from this one manga / anime called Ikitosen. And I didn't even really know about it before. And she's just like, oh yeah, you don't know who I am? I'm dressed as Kanue. What, you don't know the anime? Are you serious? Bro, I don't know who that is. What I did know, though, is that her outfit was skimpy as hell, and she had, like, a giant spear. And I'm just like, alright, okay. But, man, when I say every dude within a 10-mile radius was trying to ask what her favorite anime was and just trying to get to know her. It was insane. Bro, the simping! It was so cringy. Okay, hear me out. Here's basically what, just to give you better context. I'm literally giving you better context. Hear me out. This is exactly how it went down. She would be there. She'd wear this, like, really cute, like, school, like, anime outfit thing that she was rocking. And I didn't even know where she was from for real. She said it was from Ikitosen. I might have been wrong. So I was like, alright, bro, I already finished my drawing. It is what it is. But the guys who kept coming up to her, everything under the sun. Hey, do you play League? Hey, do you play Valorant? Hey, are you into Magic? Hey, are you into what was it, Heartstorm? Something like that. And bro, it just didn't stop. Like guy after guy after guy. Granted, like, you know what it, like granted, like, she was one of the, like, several women there. Like they were literally in the minority of people there if they weren't with someone else. And since she was, like, manning a booth, and she was being all, like, flirty and whatnot, just to get more people's attention, to, like, you know, drum up more business, whatever the case may be. Because, like, you know, that's just kind of how she rocks. You should see her during the holidays. She becomes a monster. But, it was just so much. To the point where, bro, even I was low-key cringing about it, but at the same time, I'm just like, not because of her, but because of the guys that just kept coming and just saying, yo, I got this, yo, bro, watch me try and spit game, because, like, we know, we share similar interests and whatnot. But the worst part was, bro, she wasn't even into you, like, she was just there to make a sale, and she was making a lot of them, because it almost felt like she was kind of selling them like a dream, you know what I mean? Crazy times. So we get there, we're setting up the booth, posters, display, stacks of game codes and demo units and etc. And we got a Nintendo Switch set out on display, right? Big mistake. Like, they were trying to push that stuff and, like, along with, like, the magic cards and everything else, but they were also trying to get rid of, like, as many consoles as possible this time. Anyway, within the first hour, we had what can only be described as a herd of simps show up. These weren't just regular dudes either. No, these were like shonen protagonists trying to get her number. One guy showed up with a body pillow and asked if she wanted to do it with her on TikTok. Another dude legit offered her a Funko Pop like he was trying to propose for marriage. Meanwhile, I'm in the corner like, y'all want a sticker or something? Like, y'all trying to buy a card or something? Like, we got me trying to get rid of these switches. Bro, everyone ignored me. I didn't exist. It was just her and these simpy dudes, man. I don't know. She handled it like a pro, though. She was smiling, being polite, giving off that don't mess with me unless your credit score is over 700 energy. And I was impressed. I mean, I've never seen anybody code switch like that on a dime in my life. So the day keeps rolling on, and we're just chilling, handing out game flyers, exclusive codes, etc., you name it. Then all of a sudden, someone just screams, "Security!" from like 5 booths over. Yo, enjoying the video so far? What if I told you there's an altered version? A true version of my work. A place packed with exclusive character art, animation, gifts, and more. You can even check out my new Sisters of Battle series, plus other games parodies I'm working on, and all other type of fire content. But it doesn't reside here, brother. It's only on my Patreon. With your help, I can create even more animations, cartoons, and awesome projects for you to enjoy. Bro, every little bit helps, and you'll get to see all the behind-the-scenes action. So what are you waiting for, brother? Support your boy. And people start turning their heads. Cosplayers are freezing mid-photo pose. Deadpool dropped his chimichanga, and some dude in Master Chief's suit just straight up ran for cover like he was in a cutscene. Like, from what I could see, it looked like a bunch of Naruto cosplayers got into a real-life ninja beef near the Funimation booth. I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what was happening when I noticed our Switch, the same Nintendo Switch that we put on display to try and sell off, was missing. I blinked. I turned around. Switch gone. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this sketchy dude trying to make a break for it. He's got the Switch in one hand, a lanyard in the other. Like, my man just did an IRL extraction. I've never seen anything like it. But then, Binika, with no hesitation, no words, she just leaps over the table like it's a WWE match, grabs the dude by his hoodie mid-sprint. Dude stumbles, Switch flies into the air. I swear it did a 360 spin like it was in slow motion. She catches it in one hand like a damn movie scene. Okay, real talk, she kind of stumbled and that shit hit the floor, but still. And I'm just standing there holding a Magic the Gathering flyer like, did she just neutralize a thief while in cosplay? What the heck is going on? So security finally shows up. The guy's trying to explain his piece. Like, I didn't steal shit. Bro, I heard it was a raffle prize. I didn't know it was empty. Like, he was trying to make every excuse under the sun. Not gonna lie, you could kind of tell, like, this dude was a few cards short of a deck. But it was just a weird situation that happened overall. And I look over at Binika and all I can say is like, yo, are you okay? And she's just like, yeah, it's nothing. She's just there brushing herself off. Her hair's still fine. Winged eyeliner, like, legit unbothered. And the people around us, they weren't really clapping, but they were just like really happy, saying, yeah, don't mess with vendors, and all this other stuff like that. It was a good moment, really wholesome. A kid actually in a Pikachu hoodie called her Miss Switch Savior, I remember that. And the guy who actually owned the game store that we were renting his booth for at the convention, he gave her like a Pizza Hut like coupon that I swear was legit gonna expire that same day. Like, I don't know, it was so funny. But there's also a weird situation that happened with it. We became the booth that was known for, yo, this is the spot where the chick tackled the guy. And I'm like, yep, I know her. Would you guys like to buy any magic cards? Fuck no! I fucking hate this convention sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody smelled bad. Now, just for some quick context, because, bro, I love drawing and sometimes I exaggerate shit. But basically, what happened was, yeah, she grabbed the dude and the Switch hit the floor, and yeah, that was it. Now, when I mean leap over, I mean she just kind of like reached, grabbed him, and just like dragged his ass back. And even I was like, holy shit, like she's a fucking Amazon when she did that. And it was fire. I thought it was really fire. But yeah, nah. The craziest thing about that was how the Switch fell on the floor. Security rushed her. All everyone was like, don't let him get away. Da 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 da. And next thing you know, the guy was just like I said, bro was acting really weird. I don't even know. But he's like, I didn't mean to. Da da da. I didn't know. I thought it was free. I swear I already paid for it. I didn't. Like, he was just making excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And naturally, when you're just gonna keep lying like that, everyone's just gonna look at you a type of way and be like, yo, what do you want? Like, what's going on here? So, after that, security takes him away. And now we're at this point where we literally made a name for ourselves at the convention as the booth that stopped the guy who tried to steal from them. And yeah, we were getting like praise from other vendors and like daps up and appreciation and love from other vendors and whatnot. And it was cool. Though granted, they were mostly there for Binika, and I was just kind of like, you know, the background NPC of like her fucking anime who just like, you know, happened to try to sell Magic the Gathering cards and spend an entire weekend trying to do that for her because, you know, I don't know, I'm a W friend, but at the same time, I was just really tired and exhausted over the whole event. But the funny thing about it, that was the Friday of the convention. So it got even more crazier as time went on. Now, the funniest thing about this was only day 1 of the 3-day convention that was going on. And once the dealer's room closed for that day, Bianca comes to me and goes, hey, yo, check it out. There's actually going to be a comic dance party later tonight. We gotta go. Now we're going. We're going! So I guess I was going, like, bro, I didn't have a say in the matter. Like, what the flip? And what happens next at this dance is insane. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, take it in. I actually almost broke my leg. I legit almost broke my leg. But I'm actually gonna tell that story in the next video, just to give me some space so I can work on the other video I'm working on. Yeah, no, I'm going gangbusters, man. So look out for the second part of the story. I promise you, you're gonna love it. I hope. Yo, what up, Friendster? It's Lennester. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. Bro, do me a huge favor. Subscribe. Also, let me know if you guys want to see part 2 next, or do you want to see the other project video I'm working on, because I got a couple coming down the pipe, but it's just that everything takes time in general. And yeah, I just want to say, guys, thanks for all the love and support. Yo, do me a huge favor, because the project I'm working on is going to be a Patreon exclusive, and it's going to be crazy. I'll finally be able to tell more stories that I can't tell just on the YouTube platform. So, bro, do me a huge favor. If you want to see what I'm talking about, you got to check out that Patreon. I promise you, it'll be fire. It'll be fire. I have a really cool idea from this video, actually, that I want to implement there. But with that being said, guys, you know the drill. Do me a huge favor, subscribe, leave a like, and let me know what you want to see next, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Alright, bro, I'm gone. Later.